I saw a gentleman who was recently like the show got canceled because of like abuse and lies and some other things going on in the press at the time. He was getting a star on the Walk of Fame. I reported him and he was like manhandling his kids and kind of being like obviously showing abusive tendencies. And I was just like, I can't believe this person is getting a star on the Walk of Fame. Like I almost literally felt like, should I just go grab like eggs out of my refrigerator and just like drop the egg carton and call it a day? Because that's how I really felt about it. And so I did say something. And yes, the chamber did make me take off my tweet, but I was just like, no amount of money or no amount of who you know, like no one like that should get a star on the Walk of Fame and be a part of a historical district. Like it's just not good history. And by me being a part of a chamber now, it's like, wow, lots of things have changed. We've gone through some dark times during COVID and all of these uprisings around here and crime and dark times in Los Angeles. And I am just like so excited to make a comeback for women and positive change and doing like good history in Hollywood. So if anyone can feel it, like I'm a survivor, I'll probably like survive like a Holocaust if it ever happens again. And I'm just very excited to just do a lot of good. But I do know like so many of my fans, so many people who just relate, whether that's hell yeah, I work hard for my education. Hell yeah, I'm just trying not to like succumb to the negativity and the hate. They're always reaching out and just trying to like say good for you. And I equally urge people to like run for office, run for something you care about. Like my neighbors in the office, like we attend city council meetings. They care. They're passionate about something. They don't want any more like mental illness running around. And I think all of us should be a part. It's all of our world. And it's sad, like people just like to silence people and act like nothing happens. And I think I've been assaulted and attacked recently a lot. I just had to put someone in jail like 2 days ago again. And I just can't let things go anymore. It's just kind of gotten wacky.
Can anybody anticipate a run for office from yourself?
Yeah, I actually commented just slyly that I will be running for office. I think if we have mayors and if we have governors and if we have other people who are doing very bad things to our society and inflicting and infecting communities and societies with crime and bad culture, then why can't a stand-up mom do better? So I know that I'm not going to touch people inappropriately. I know I'm not going to drug, hurt, power trip. I know I would never do that, but I think we all have criminal tendencies within us. But if you have a lack of self-control, then I would just urge, like my teacher who urged me to get out of class, even though that's my right. I would urge people who have a lack of self-control to not be in positions of power because you will abuse other people, you will break laws, and you will find yourself in jail. What's the point?
What kinds of positions do you see yourself running for specifically, if you've given it any thought?
You know what? I used to babysit, and they're probably going to hear this, and I'm not going to like shout them out because I don't want to ruin anything for them in office. But I used to babysit for a senator, and I love, love, love them so dearly. And I'm happy that they check up on me, and they're always just like, yeah, that's the fair we know. Like, they don't care if I have my ups and my downs. And I think maybe I would be a senator. A lot of people over the years were always like, Farrah would be a diplomat. She's always traveling. She knows culture. She knows how to get in and out of things. So yeah, I don't know. I can't foresee myself being really so local because locally I am like local part of boards and we pass bills and we, no matter what, I don't need to be like a public figure in politics, or I shouldn't say politics. I'm not like political. I just focus on like doing good in the point, like in government. So I don't really need to be like governor or a district seat or anything like that. So like at the city council or some of our meetings or some of our boards, we actually push bills to get approved to change laws. So even if someone's hearing this and you're like, well, I don't really want like all the drama and the attention, you can still change laws. And I actually used to go to like meetings and help like my mom with historical preservation districts and laws and ordinances when I was really young, and also raise money for the city. So those are things that no one knows about. But I have been doing that since I've been really little. And I like, it's easy for me. I actually more so is paying attention. I just did like the FEC convention. It's for like financial campaigns for people who are running for government. And when it's like actually really easy math and really easy stuff. But for me, I feel like, so again, like I'm attacked even just trying to go to Harvard. So I just feel like, okay, like if I'm going to do campaigns or anything like that, I also said to myself, why do I even need to be worried about financials and campaigning and all that blase blah? Like I am inundated with campaigning emails of like, hate this person, don't do this. Like, that's like, it's like, Jesus, like, I don't like, I put it in my inbox and stuff because I just pay tribute to what the hell I'm not going to do because it's freaking annoying. But I just think, you know what? It costs me no money to just go run and do the right thing. It actually literally cost me like no give a shits to anyone else. I'm going to just go do what is right by the people. And I think I want to ask for money. I don't think I'd ask for donate this to do this. I understand how the government is set up, which I actually think needs to change because other people of like different diversities and backgrounds, they probably don't have the money to like run for certain positions that I'm looking for because you have to have like at least $5,000. And that's why you see that's why you see people like cult like getting in big parties, because even if they don't have the money, they're like, okay, well, if I join this campaign, they're going to fund me and they're going to like keep asking people for money all the time and like switch over the funds for me to run. And I actually just don't want to keep archaically doing something that like doesn't really help our system anymore. So I'm just going to go do it and like not ask people for money. I know. Insane.
Well, I don't know, Farrah. If you run, you have my vote, and that would be a lot of fun to see you in some political office.
Yeah, I don't know what position should I
don't
do?
know. What should you
go for?
I mean,
should I go for like missionary? Kidding. No, but if I am in office, I obviously couldn't do that because then I'd be sexually harassing myself or somebody else, you know?
Right, of course.
So no, I just had to be lighthearted because it was so serious. No, but I do feel like senator or something of that nature. Maybe one day president. Who knows?
Shoot for the stars.
Yeah, I am. Because you know what? I care about children. I care about men. I care about women. I care about rights. I care about everyone of all backgrounds, Russian, Tajikistan, whatever, showing up on your race card so that you can feel like you're included in America. By the way, America is a cosmopolitan. It is, everybody is here. And I just think we need to catch up in our government. And I use the government. I've actually never been approved for any government financial aid or anything. So I kind of am like, you know what? Let me just help that out because I see a lot of people who need it. They don't get it. And then I see like a lot of our funds are like this way, that way. I'm very good at auditing and money budgeting. So that's why I'm like, I don't even need to ask for money for campaigning. Don't give me money. Like, let me just get to work.
Thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't done so already, please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram at felix.levine. And if you have something to say, please leave a comment.